Welcome back to yet another interesting video. It was exactly 3 weeks back, pretty randomly, I spotted a pigeon in my balcony that was born right here before. Pigeons are quite common in Dubai, and honestly, I love watching them. So, quite often, I peek into my balcony to enjoy them and the beautiful blooming flowers and the swaying plants outside there. But 22 days back on that day, I was really shocked to see the leaves of my citrus plant being eaten up. Yep, my regular guest is back again. This has been happening for past few years. I used to get angry until last year when I saw my citrus plants completely stripped off whenever these caterpillars were there. But last year somehow I felt guilty when I took it off, and I made up my mind that next time onwards I'm going to protect them definitely. Look at this beautiful little caterpillar sitting on the leaves and eating all of them. But I didn't actually bother this time much because I watched them growing back better than before the previous years. And this time, fortunately, I realized that nature has given me yet another chance to protect these little creatures from those pigeons. Because after a few days, they used to disappear in all the previous years. And I couldn't believe these tiny pellets were the droppings from these little creatures. There were so many, and I was so surprised to see so many droppings from that small creature. Some joyful surprises are always like this. It will be in the smallest corners of your daily life. You just need to realize it. You just need to find it. Last year, I really felt guilty when I threw them off, and I thought this is what I should have done to protect them instead. This year, I did it. Okay, now let me share with you what I learned about this little creature. This is called a lime swallowtail caterpillar. The name is basically describing where it lives and how it looks. It lives in a lime, lemon or a citrus plant. And you know what? The leaves of these citrus plants releases some chemicals, and the smell of these chemicals can be sensed from far away by the butterflies. And the butterflies thus recognizes and identifies their host plant to lay their eggs. This is not just an instinctual prompt. It's an evolutionary adaptation the butterfly's genes have learned over generations. I had cleared my doubt how did they remember the same plant every year. And I hope the small little knowledge will excite you next time when you see a caterpillar or a butterfly. So the next question is whether the plant will survive when there are so many caterpillars in the same plant, as is the case with my citrus plant now. The answer is yes, they will survive because they feed only on the leaves and not on the stem or the roots. And the brilliance is there is a defensive mechanism to prevent the overeating of the leaves. Once again, the leaves produces some chemicals that taste bitter to the caterpillars. So this will prevent them overeating the leaves. Look at the beauty and brilliance of the nature, balancing two lives at the same time. Now let's come to the second part of the name, swallowtail. The rare wings of these butterflies have a tail-like extension that looks like the forked tail of a swallow bird. So this is why it's called a lime swallowtail butterfly. The current stage of these caterpillars in my citrus plant is the feeding stage. And in this stage, you can see a lot of tiny round pellets on the floor, which are called the caterpillar droppings, also called the frass. And these pellets mimic bird droppings to avoid the predators. Next is the pre-pupa stage. During the stage, they wander around the plant to find a safe place to attach itself. Look at that, one of them has already found its place. And there goes the second one. That one also has found its place, and unfortunately I couldn't find the rest of the ones. And look at that, how it's clinging to the plant. The silk the body produces is helping them to cling to the plant. Now it's getting ready to enter the last phase, the pupa. See, it's slowly getting detached from the plant. It's transforming into a casing which is green or brown in color according to the substratum where it is resting. And the stage is called the pupa stage or the cocoon stage. It's also called chrysalis. Attached with tiny silk thread to a stem or a wall. Easily mistaken for something dead. And you know, this is the most fascinating part. After finding the safest of the spot somewhere in the plant or somewhere else nearby, it becomes still. It stops eating. It becomes completely still, almost lifeless, but so much happening inside. And it's a mesmerizing process that happens inside this pupa or the chrysalis. You know what? The caterpillar's body breaks down into a soft and semi-liquid state. This is what happens first inside the pupa. And the interesting fact is that there are certain group of cells in the semi-liquid matter who are the architects that transforms the semi-liquid matter into a beautiful butterfly. The basic body structure, including the head, the neck and the abdomen, is built first, and then the legs, the antenna and the eyes, and the wings are formed at the later stage. The colors and the patterns appear just before it emerges. How fascinating is this, right? It was so amazing to see this happen right in my balcony, something which we usually see only in documentaries and National Geographic channels and all. The most exciting moment was this, when I saw this beautiful butterfly sitting in the corner of my balcony. I really don't have words to express my happiness traveling along with this small little beautiful butterfly for the past 3 weeks. It's beyond words. I'm feeling so lucky, I'm feeling so blessed to have watched this beautiful journey of 4 such beautiful butterflies. Thank you so much for watching this video. It was a pretty much long video. I don't know how many of you are still there with me now. Please take a moment to hit the like button, subscribe, share and leave your feedback. Thank you once again. Stay blessed and happy.
ഇളം തെന്നൽ മൂളുന്ന ഗാനം ഇളവയിൽ പോലുള്ള സ്നേഹം കിനാക്കൾ കടം തന്ന ലോകം
മലർച്ചെണ്ടിനോരോ മുട്ടും ഓരോ സ്വപ്നം അവയിൽ കാണാനാകും നീതോരോ മോഹമോരോ വർണ്ണം ആരാരോ പാടുവതാരെ നീഹാരാർദ്രരാഗം അറിയാമോ പിറാക്കളെ ഇങ്ങിനിയൻ ജീവിതം
പുതിയൊരു ലോകം
ഇളം തെന്നൽ മൂളുന്ന ഗാനം
It's a new world out there
ഞാനൊഴുകും തിരയിൽ തലോടി
തീരം
ഏതോ അനുരാഗാർദ്ര തീരം അറിയാതെ
അറിയാതെ പുളകം
പകരാൻ
എന്തിനോ
തമ്മിലേ
സംഗമം സംഗമം
കാലമേ
കാലമേ പുതിയൊരു ലോകം ഇളം